What's good, guys? It's me, Gerald the Weeper. I'm back again with another video. Okay, this is the Diablo series. Oh, what if Asta had King Crimson? This is part 2. And tomorrow I'll be making my hero. What if Deku got captured instead of Bakugo? Yeah, I know I haven't made that in like 4 weeks. I don't know what's going on with me. Now, let's just get straight into this what if. Now, Diablo was just going to train Asta. So it's now been 1 week, and Asta has been going to the forest a lot to train with King Crimson. And the Lebe, I think it's Lebe. That's the anti-magic demon's name. Oh yeah, this part's gonna have a lot of spoilers. Warning in advance. And also for part 5 too. Okay, of JoJo. Now, like I was saying, so Diablo has been trying to get into Asta's head and trying to make him become his side. But Diablo can feel Doppio coming out again. He doesn't understand how is Doppio still with him. Doppio is from part 5 of JoJo. He's the crazy. He's the second personality of Diablo, you could say. But Diablo is still in control. He can still talk to Doppio. So he doesn't want the anti Lebe or the anti magic demon to see him like that in that type of state. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Asta has been hearing a yeah, he's been hearing that lately. Starts to do the same thing. Okay, I don't know how Doppio does it. Don't wait. Oh yeah, it's like okay. It's fun, but it's sad too. Okay. Now, Yuno sees Asta doing that, and Yuno's like, "What are you doing, Asta? Why do you keep making that noise?" And Asta's saying, "I think it's the stand." Wait, I can't tell you that. Never mind. Forget what I just said. And Yuno's like, "A stand? What is a stand? Can you please go into more detail? I would like to know." And Asta says, "King Crimson wouldn't like you to know that." And Asta then says, "Da-da-da-da-da," and runs away. Yeah, Asta's going a little bit weird in this part. And Yuno is starting to get worried about Asta, so he goes to talk with Father, and Asta goes back to training. And Asta is now in the forest. He started to do his training, and then he falls asleep. And then he hears, okay, I'll stop. I'll stop. You get the idea. Yeah, so this is how Asta feels. Okay. Now, Asta then sees Doppio in his dream, and in Doppio saying, "Big Boss has wanted me to contact you and said not to listen to my rantings. I don't know how I got here. I was in Butirati's." Okay, Bruno. Okay, he's from part 5. I was in his body when I died, so I don't know how I got here. I'm moving my chair. Yeah, so, um, Asta then asks, "Who's Bruno?" His stand was a zipper man, and, uh, I guess I can tell you. Silver Chariot Requiem made us change bodies, and Diablo, went into one of the other stand users' body, so he could kill them all and get the stand arrow, so he can have his Requiem. But if Polynarth wasn't there, he probably would have won or Jorno. That's what he's been telling me, and he's also fighting this Lebe or something, or this the demon that's inside of you, so he can be in control. So it's all right, unless you want to help him, but you seem a little bit too young. And then he starts do again, and Diablo starts to talk to him, and Doppio then grabs Asta's hand and makes a phone out of it, and Asta's like, "So you've been making that noise? Do I have to deal with you for the rest of my life?" And Doppio's still making that noise, and Asta's like, oh my goodness, this is gonna be so annoying. And Asta then goes back to ding in real life. He's like, and he wakes up. Asta thinks he has woken up from his dream, but he hasn't. And okay, ignore Teen Asta right there. Okay, just imagine he's a kid. And Asta says, "Oh, you're the thing that's inside of me. You're Lebert. Lebert. I think it's Lebert. Or okay, Asta's a brother. I told you it was gonna be a spoiler. So, a brother-in-law, you could say. So Asta then says, "Why do I know you, demon?" And the demon then says, "I knew someone you could cherish. That's all. I just want your body, but it looks like I need to take it over sooner than later. Your body will be a lot more weaker than it would if you had the grimoire awaken naturally. But I'll work with it." And King Crimson then so Diablo's like, "I don't think so," and he stops he stops time in there, and he sees that the demon's gonna attack him. So Diablo goes straight to Asta, and then he kicks Asta right into the demon, and the demon doesn't want to attack Asta because it could hurt him and mentally in the brain. And Diablo says, "I'm sorry for kicking you, Asta, but your King Crimson told me to do it." And Asta says, "What is going on here? Why am I in this world? Who's this? What is this dope you're talking about?" And Asta say, "We're both separate entities now, so don't worry about him. Just ignore his dude." Almost did the do from Steins Gate. Oh my goodness. That was another good show. Like, maybe I should. Oh wait, no, I'm making up another what if in my mind. Okay, never mind. Yeah. So okay, yeah. Diablo's doing it too, and the anti-magic demon says, "I'm getting tired of you meddling my way, Diablo. I'm getting tired of you, human. Now I've been way too nice. Now it's time for you to die." And Diablo says, "Well, come and show me your real true form then." And Lebe just said, "Okay, I'll show you." So Lebe is Lebe. Okay, Asta's brother-in-law, you could say. Yeah, so he shows his true form, and as he's inside they're still inside Asta, and so Asta's arm in the out of his dream has disappeared. Yeah, it's just been it's just his right arm has been, and he's still in there, and the demon says, "I'll make a contract with you, Asta, if this Diablo wins, but I won't let that happen." And King Crimson says, "It's already fated to happen. I know so." And Demon says, "I don't believe in this fate you speak of, because I can break it. I think." Okay, no, yeah, he just starts to attack Diablo, and Asta then wakes up and he sees that his arm's gone, and Asta just runs back to his to father's, or the church, you could say, and Labe is starting to attack Diablo, and Diablo's dodging the attacks somehow, and he says, "I don't even need my King Crimson to come out yet." And that kind of annoyed Lebe, and he says, "Oh yeah," and he throws a good slash at with the anti-magic sword. Yeah, he tries to slash Diablo, and then Diablo says, "King Crimson," and he sees the attack, what's gonna happen, and 15 seconds into the future, and he also sees that if the attack misses, Lebe's gonna try to grab him with his other arm and rip it off. So King Crimson just walks right through him. And as he does that, his finger gets burnt somehow. And um, so yeah, Diablo's like, okay, so I need to attack him with a weapon I see. So yeah, so he tries to throw like a normal punch at his at the parts that are not covered with the black stuff, and he lands a good punch on. Yeah, he lands a good punch on. Like, yeah, I've been talking like I don't know. Like I've been saying, my throat's been hurting every time I'll talk over 10 minutes. I don't know why. Um, yeah, so Lebet is so Lebet just got punched right in the face, and Lebet says, "Oh, that's very entertaining. Keep entertaining more." And King Crimson then starts hitting him, keeps hitting him right in the face, but it's not doing anything. So, um, yeah, so, um, yeah, Diablo activates his another 15 seconds into the future, and the anti-magic demon is gonna cut him in half. But Diablo gets out of the way of that, and Diablo sees a slight chance that he could finish the battle if he hits him with the anti-magic sword very hard. So Diablo says, "I don't care anymore," and he gets out of the way of the attack, and he punches the punches the anti-magic sword, and it repels straight to Lepe, and it also repels him back. And he hits some like a barrier, and it slices it slices Lepe, and he says, "Well, I can just regenerate. You have to do better than that." And King Crimson says, "This was a part of the plan." And it gets stuck right in Lepe. He says, "I can just pull it out." And he tries to pull it out, but it's not being pulled out. And King Crimson said, "Another 15 seconds. Once more." And yeah, so Diablo finishes him off and with another premonition. And the premonition sees that his future is assured and he's going to win. And, yeah, so he wins. And Labette says, what? How could I lose?" And Diablo says, "Yeah, so fill out that contract with Asta. I don't even know what it is, but if it's gonna help him become the Wizard King, I don't care." So Asta is finally yeah, he's done. Yeah, Asta is finally back at the church now,